Why yes, I am a 29-year-old adult talking about the Miss America pageant in my onesie with emojis on it. Yup. Judge me. Hey y'all, welcome back to this week's A Charming Southern Mess. This week we are going to talk about a tradition that is surprisingly 95 years old, the Miss America pageant. It has brought us some iconic times over the years, and it has brought a lot of comedy for us to talk about the next day over the years. I am going to deliver a little bit of both of that. Hard-hitting news today on A Charming Southern Mess. Almost as hard-hitting as this onesie. Be jealous. So the one thing that I need to say first about the Miss America pageant is that the SEC dominated. We may not have looked good on the gridiron this weekend, but the girls in the Miss America pageant represented for the SEC. 9 of the top 15 were from SEC states, which include Tennessee, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, Mississippi, and Arkansas. If you never thought that the South had the prettiest girls, you have now been proven wrong by science. Or at least a panel of judges who have almost all been on Dancing with the Stars and probably actually have zero pageant experience, except for Vanessa Williams, who was Miss America, I believe, in 1983. She had her crown taken away after 10 months of reign for taking nude pictures in Playboy, I believe. And she got a long formal apology for any embarrassment that her family got through this issue. She took nude pictures. That's like, shouldn't be a thing when you're Miss America. But she was back as the head judge and sang for 5 minutes, and the whole first 30 minutes about this pageant were about Vanessa Williams being back. She is absolutely gorgeous. She was the first African American Miss America. Like, she is, yes, I'm all for it. But you take nudie pictures, you're gonna get your crown taken away. You should know that. After the top 15 were announced, we had the swimwear. And let me tell you, I was sort of impressed because not all of the girls in the top 15 were teeny tiny, unrealistic, unhealthy looking females. There were a couple of girls that were rocking the heels and the bikini that were not a size 0 or a 2 or maybe not even a 4 at that. And for them to walk across the stage in that bikini, it was very refreshing to see. Then after that, we had the evening gown portion. In the evening gown portion, there were 2 gowns back to back that were the exact same gown, just different colors. I think if I would have gotten there and somebody else would have had my evening gown, I would have had another one shipped in or something. That's like prom in high school when you get there and someone else has on the same dress. No, no, no. Fashion, no, no. Not only did they have the same dress, they both made the top 12 and had to walk one after the other. They weren't even separated. They were literally one after the other. Yeah, that was strange to me. Miss Georgia had a gorgeous dress. She trips not once, but twice over her dress. I thought she was going to faceplant, and I thought it was over for her at that point in time. But it wasn't. So we go from there to the talent portion. The first one announced as a dancer, and she did pretty fantastic. Then there was a girl who sang Barbra Streisand. No, 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 no. No, no, unless you are Barbra Streisand or Rachel Berry on Glee, you do not sing Barbra Streisand. It was off-key the entire time. Bless her heart. Then we had more singers. Some were okay. We had one play the piano, and her dress was absolutely gorgeous that I could not pay attention to the piano because her yellow dress was absolutely beautiful. Miss Alabama danced on point to the Matrix. I liked the idea. There just wasn't very much point material there. And then the last one announced was Miss Georgia tripped twice in her evening gown, and she sang opera, and she did a fantastic job. I completely 100% respect anyone that sings opera, but the fact that she tripped and still made it, I was shocked. Also note, this has been highly publicized. Miss Colorado did a monologue about how she was a nurse and one of her patients. Now, I 110% respect nurses. You do a job I could not ever do. I thought the story was really touching and it was really cool, but it wasn't a talent. If she would have acted out a monologue from like a play or something, I could have passed that as a talent. But this was just public speaking. And while I do believe public speaking is a talent, believe me, I do believe that, you get that out the onstage question portion of the competition. So to me, this wasn't a talent. It was a cool idea, great story, not a talent in my book. Mad respect. Anyways, from there we go to the top 7, I believe, and they do onstage questions. This is always the best part. There were intense questions like, should the funding be pulled from Planned Parenthood? Which actually got a very good answer. Honestly, most of these questions got a very good answer. Most of them, not all of them. Miss Alabama got asked a question about why she thought Donald Trump was leading in the GOP right now. And she answered that he was an entertainer and that we should be scared of the future of our country if he's in charge. Salute to you, Miss Alabama, for speaking your mind and speaking the truth, honestly. Then we had Miss Georgia, who has tripped twice in her evening gown. Did a very fantastic job in her operatic singing. But she got a question, in her opinion, did Tom Brady cheat during the Deflategate situation? And she literally fumbled this question. Not only did she fumble it, she broke the cardinal rule of pageants and asked him to repeat the question. She heard him the first time. She just had a shocked look on her face like, who the heck is Tom Brady? Then her brain went from, oh, that's Giselle's husband. Oh, what does he do? He's a quarterback. And it's like she was stalling. Then her answer, she says, did he cheat? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Okay? She followed that question by saying, I'd have to be there to fill the balls for myself. She literally, on the stage of the Miss America pageant, said that she would have to fill Tom Brady's balls. So that happened. Yeah, that's, Once she said that she'd have to fill the balls to be sure for herself. She said, if there's any question, then he's definitely guilty and he should be suspended. Thank you. And walked off the stage. As if in her face she knew, holy crap, I really screwed this up. Yeah, it was one of those where my roommate and I looked at each other and we were like, what just happened? Then Miss America did something really weird this year and they had a top 7, not a top 5. So all of the top 7 didn't place. So when they were about to announce the winner, it was literally the winner and then 2 girls that didn't place. Like, change that, Miss America. Don't do that again. That was weird. Once again, the SEC, the Deep South, dominated in the top 5. 4 of the top 5 contestants in the Miss America pageant were from the Deep South. 4th runner-up, Miss Alabama. 3rd runner-up, Miss Louisiana. 2nd runner-up, Miss Colorado, the nurse. 1st runner-up, Miss Mississippi. Miss America 2016 was Miss Georgia. Miss, I tripped twice in my evening gown. Miss, I'd have to fill his balls to know for sure, but he's guilty if there's any question. That's who won Miss America. And she was as shocked as anybody else. Check out this face. She was legitimately shocked, and I saw an interview after it was over. She said, I thought I completely screwed up my onstage question and I tripped twice. She knew it. She was shocked that she made it past the tripping. And then she gets to the fumble of the Deflategate question. And then she somehow still is Miss America 2016. You never know, I guess. You never know. But maybe she'll get to go to a Patriots game and feel Tom Brady's balls and make sure that they are just right. We can all hope. Well guys, thanks for coming back this week. Sorry I took a couple weeks off of these ridiculous videos. I am back and ready to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and then you will not miss a video at all. Some people have been asking me how they subscribe. All you do is sign in with your Gmail account to YouTube, and then you push the red subscribe button. It's like literally right here somewhere underneath me. All you gotta do is push it, and then you'll never miss a video. And follow me on my social media outlets. I want to hear from you. Let me know what you want from me. And I hope to see you soon. Come back. Bye, y'all. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this onesie. I don't think you're ready for this jelly.